Welcome to your tutorial on Ministry Scheduler Pro's Web Terminal. The Web Terminal enables you to quickly check when you are scheduled and with whom, easily find a sub if you can't make one of your scheduled dates, download resources for upcoming services, and update your availability. By taking advantage of the Web Terminal, you'll be scheduled at times that work well for you and be able to quickly and easily get the information you need for your services. When your church gets started using the Web Terminal, you will get an email similar to this one with a link to the Web Terminal and your username and password. By clicking on the link or copying and pasting it into your web browser, you'll be taken to your church's Web Terminal to log in. It's a good idea to bookmark this page so that it's easy to find next time you need to log in. Enter your username and password and then click Log In. When you log into the Web Terminal on a computer, you will land on the desktop version of the Web Terminal in the Home tab, which gives a brief overview of how to navigate the Web Terminal and may include announcements your scheduler has added. By logging in on a mobile device or clicking the tab in the desktop version, you can be brought to the My Schedule tab, where you can view the dates on which you have been scheduled. From this tab, you can also request a substitute for one of your scheduled dates. Request a sub by choosing the date you cannot attend and selecting Request a Sub. You can optionally type a message and then submit your request. Your request and message will be emailed to everybody who is available to fill in for you. When the position has been filled, you will be notified via email. If viewing the Web Terminal on a mobile device, the experience will be optimized for the smaller screen, with tabs at the bottom and more details for each service available by clicking on the service itself. At the bottom of this tab, or in the Open Positions tab on the mobile device, you will see a list of any swap requested or open positions you are qualified to fill. To fill the position, just click the Volunteer Now button. In some cases, you may have the option to trade positions with a volunteer who requested a sub. To do so, select the Trade option and then the date or dates you would be willing to trade with this volunteer. An email will be sent to that volunteer offering the trade. If accepted, you will both get confirmation emails of your newly scheduled dates. Clicking on the link for the date and time of a service in the Web Terminal will bring you to a zoomed-in view of that service's page, where you can see more details about the service, including who else is scheduled. You may also see some additional items on this page, like resources or notes, depending on what information your MSP administrator or ministry leader has provided. To download a resource, just click on it. Depending on your computer's settings, the resource will either open automatically or download to the default folder on your computer. Finally, you can view or leave comments or questions about the service and interact with others who are scheduled. To view the full schedule, click on the Full Schedules tab. Click the date of the service you wish to view. You can also access the zoomed-in view for a service in the desktop version by again clicking on the date and time of the service. By clicking on the Rosters tab in the desktop version, you can view a list of the other members of your ministry and connect with them through email or by phone. If you wish to be excluded from these lists, just contact your scheduler. On a mobile device, we will cover how to view this in just a moment. Finally, the My Profile tab is used to update your scheduling preferences and availability. Use this tab before each new scheduling period to tell your scheduler when you are available and when you prefer to be scheduled. In the top area of the My Profile tab, you can update your contact information. You can also change the password you use to log into the Web Terminal. Use the next area to tell your scheduler at what services or masses you prefer to be scheduled. To add a new time as a preference, click the Add button and select the time from the list. To remove a service preference, select the service time you no longer wish to serve at and click the Remove button. If you want to serve only at the times listed, be sure to mark the checkbox labeled Schedule Me Only at the Times in this list. Use the next area to let your scheduler know your unavailable dates and ensure that you are not scheduled at times when you aren't available. Just click the Add button below Can't Serve Dates. There are 4 types of Can't Serve Dates to choose from. You may indicate that you cannot serve on a particular date, during a range of dates, on a particular service or mass, or for a particular weekend or day of the month. In the area below, there are additional options that can be applied to the Can't Serve time. Each Can't Serve time needs to be entered separately. Finally, if you'd like to include a personal note to your scheduler, you can do so in the desktop version by placing the cursor inside the text box below the comments section and typing a note. If you are on the desktop version, it is important that you click the Submit button after making changes to your profile. If you do not click the Submit button, your changes will not be saved. In the upper right corner of the desktop version of the web terminal, you can use the Switch To option to switch between profiles of different family members, allowing you to make changes to their preferences or request substitutes on their behalf as needed. On a mobile device, this can be found in the Settings tab. The Settings tab is also where you can switch to the desktop version if you need to view a roster, for example. This area can also be used to sync your scheduled services with your iCal, Outlook, or Google Calendars. You've just seen how to use your church's web terminal. By taking advantage of the web terminal, you'll be given control to be scheduled at times that work for you and empowered to stay more connected to your ministry.